I thought I was alone in my addiction. I didn't know that there was help. You know, I didn't want to tell people I was addicted. And I give people a lot of credit coming here because they made the choice to say something. Where a lot of people don't. A lot of people will just like, oh, I'll deal with it. Or just, and they get more wrapped up into more drug use and start other things.
They die quietly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's good. And your kids are in your life?
Yeah. I have a granddaughter.
Yeah, a granddaughter.
Yeah. All my kids are in my life.
What's that like?
It's hectic.
Yeah.
It is very hectic because they are of age now. My youngest is 19.
Okay.
And it kind of, she's going to be, it's how she's going to be the death of me because I see a lot of me in her. And that scares me because I came from two addictive parents. Here I was an addictive one, so I'm like everything. I'm just trying to like help her and, you know.
All you can do is love and educate. Right?
Yeah. And, you know, she's going to make her own decisions, so that's kind of hard. But other than that, they're really good kids.
What's it like being with your granddaughter? Tell me about that.
It's like I have another chance. Like, I know I missed times when my kids, when I wasn't, you know, they got taken away and they were with their dad. But I feel like you can make it up, you know? It could be, I'm better for her. She makes me better, actually.
How old is she?
She'll be 2 this month. Yeah.
You have a clean slate with her. Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. What's her name?
Dad.
Yeah. I bet she's proud of you.
I hope.
Yeah.
I do hope.
And I'm sure her mom sees it and sees how you guys are together. Yeah. It's a rebuilding process.
It is.
Yeah, I know it well.
I had to rebuild with them, you know, with everybody.
Through actions, not words, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard because nobody wants to trust you. Everybody thinks you're still, you know, in addiction. Of course, we lied and we stole, you know. Yeah.
Do people, friends or family still doubt what you're doing?
It's sad, but I'm the only one sober. So it's hard to go to my mom's. It's hard to go to my sister's because there's still an active addiction.
Addiction with what?
Meth. There was a family member that died last week, and my dad, he doesn't really reach out, but when he does. But he called me drunk. And it just didn't sit well with me because it's like, he got sober almost 30 years and then he moved to Oregon. I guess he started drinking. So it's hard.
What was that like? Tell me about that phone call. Was it out of nowhere?
It was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was. Like I said, he never reaches out. We just Facebook, he'll message, like, hey, how you doing? But to hear him and hear the drug in him, the slurring, and, you know, just laughing at.
You know it right away.
Yeah. I did.
You work in this field. Yeah,
I did. And I just, my own dad, you know?
Yeah.
But it happens. And, you know, I think that's what drives me to come to work every day is to change, to help people change because I felt that I did it by myself. So I need the motivation.
Right.
Working here, it does help me because I'm helping somebody else.
Right.
It's something I struggled so bad with.
Yeah. What does your family think about you being sober? The ones who are in active addiction still, what do they think about you being sober?
We don't really talk.
You don't really talk?
How you lie, how are you?
Yeah. Do you think there's some shame on their end that they're not living differently possibly?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Give it.
Yeah.
I just live my life now as, you know, it's just me and my kids and my best friend, you know?
Right.
And then my best friend was a big part of my recovery. Two of my best friends, actually. The one that actually got me into working treatment and one of my best friends that works here with me.
That's a hard boundary to set, family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. They became my backbone when I was in jail. They helped me with my kids. You know,
that's a friend.
I didn't call them. I didn't call my parents. I didn't, you know, I literally called my best friends, and they had the kids. They looked out for my kids. Yeah. So I owe them a lot. I do. You know, one struggles with addiction and the other basically just been around addiction all her life and never got into it. So
yeah, if it's one thing I've learned is that just because we share a bloodline doesn't mean that that's the person you can call.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, these people that are not even my blood do more than my kids. Yeah. That.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's the next steps?
I'm trying to be a counselor.
Yeah.
Trying to go up. I'm trying to do something bigger, help more. I'm starting school again. So I'm trying to do
That's awesome. Where are you starting school
at? Ellen. Mm-hmm. I'm going to see. Taking some classes, but I do want to go farther than this.
Yeah.
Than in tech, I do.
If you stay sober, you can.
Yeah. And it's easy, very easy. When you have a job, you know, you have things to look forward to, because before there's a cycle of just every day, just doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. What would you say to someone who's watching this that is struggling right now, but wants what you have?
Change is possible. You just have to work. You just have to want it. You have to want it and know that it's everyday work in progress. But when you finally get there, it's easy. It's easy. It's like living. You learn to reprogram yourself to just do it without
rewire.
Yeah, without the drugs, without, you know, the other addictions. Like, it's just, and you don't have to feel so you're stuck. It's a relief of stuck. Like, it's just, you can breathe. You're right. You can do it. Anybody can. I always say that.
Yeah. Was getting sober one of the hardest things that you've ever done, even though the maintenance now is easy?
Mm-hmm. It was. I don't know why. I don't know how it was to be back then. I don't know what was so hard to do it. And I see this place, I see other places, and it's just like, if I would have knew there was places like this, I would have probably been sober a long time ago. But I didn't know. Like, and then that's the bad thing, that a lot of people really don't know there's help out there. You know, they feel that they will have to do it alone. And in the end, it never works out. Like, you always need someone to talk to. You always need someone to just, even if it's a vent, you know, bad days, good days. And I feel every addict just holds that in, you know, and it ends up being so worse that they get more addicted to things, and it's more numbing, self-numbing.
Yeah. So have you had some pretty powerful conversations with clients here at Uplift?
I have. I mean, people come in here and, like myself, they felt like they were by themselves, you know. Basically, they call sometimes and, you know, they just let us know how they're doing and, you know, how we made a difference. But you do have one-on-ones with people that you can relate to. And I feel that I can relate a lot, like, to people that come in here. I was that person. I was that for so many years. So, yeah, we do have one-on-ones. We do have just, you know, bad days. You just need to talk, you know. Everybody's human. Everybody needs someone to talk to, you know. And it's different when you're not on drugs and you're trying to get sober, because you can actually be real and talk.
Mm. Yep. Cool. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.